She started to teeth on it, and she was really into it when the lady was trying to call her name from her right side over to the back. Like she was out of sight, but she was calling her name and she didn't look right away. There was a little bit of a delay. Hey guys, good morning. We're actually just leaving the house to go to take Mileena to her first autism appointment. It's not even autism appointment, it's her developmental appointment for milestones. It's like a milestone, that's what it's called, it's milestones. Trying to get out of the house and getting everybody ready, sometimes just, it's a lot. But we're all ready, we're gonna be there on time, I believe. It's not too far from our house, so it's not. But
you're never late.
I hate being late. I really hate being late.
We're gonna be 10 minutes early, guarantee it.
I hope so.
Yeah, but it's just like, I'm planning on it.
Yeah, I was just telling Robbie that I hate roads, I hate traffic, I hate cars. And then I was like, I wish you can just drive anywhere you needed to go. Like nothing that you needed was outside of like 20 minutes at 5 miles an hour. Everything was accessible to you there, and that's as fast as everybody drove. And he's like, do you want to live in a retirement community? And I guess that's where I want to live. And I think I would be a whole heck of a lot less stressed about driving, because I hate.
You could ride in some soft cars there.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. The sun's right in my eyes. It's so bright right now. But we're here. We got 6 minutes and we made it. And oh, I'm so nervous. I hope she does really good. Yeah, she did take an early nap today, so she did take about an hour nap. So I'm hoping she doesn't get cranky, because I think they said it would be like a 30 minute or 45 minute appointment, something like that. But okay, let's go. So we're done with our appointment, and I want to share it all with you guys, but we are actually picking up our groceries right now, so I don't have a lot of time. But I did want to just mention real quick that it went really good. Really good. And she said that she is going to ask if at the next ones I can record, because she said she didn't have a problem with it, but she didn't know if like the agency would. So she's gonna find out, and then maybe next time I can record a little bit so that you guys can see what it is that they had her doing. We're picking up our groceries right now. We have to get dog food, and then we'll go home. I think Mileena is actually getting ready to take a nap. She might already be asleep actually. She might actually, yeah. So once we get home, I'll let her take a little nap, and then we'll talk to you guys a little bit more about what she did. Alright guys, so I'm getting ready to go pick up Gavin from school. I just got a call from his teacher, and he said that he thinks that Gavin's medicine is wearing off. I didn't mention it, but last night he had a bit of a cough, and so we gave him some medicine, and it was supposed to last like all night to like the morning today, like most of the morning I guess. But I guess that he's been coughing, and he has a little bit of a temperature. He said he's at 100 right now, and he's not super happy. So I'm gonna go pick him up and just bring him home, have him chill out. Logan is gonna go to school in a little bit too, so that'll be nice. Maybe it'll just be a little bit of like downtime for Gavin, so it won't be like too much like to have everybody at the house. Mileena's down for a nap right now too though, so that might be nice. Maybe Gavin can just kind of chill out and maybe take a nap. That'd be nice. He's actually, yeah, he's been up since early, so he might want to take a nap. What's up, buddy? You don't feel good? Not too good? So they said he actually can't even come back tomorrow to school, because they said that the rule is that they have to be broken the fever. They have to have broken the fever for 24 hours after the day that it started. So she was telling me that, and I was like, well, does that mean that he can't come to school tomorrow? She's like, right. And I was like, okay. Gavin, you're gonna stay home with me tomorrow. He was a little bummed out when we started walking out of the office, but I think he'll be fine. Dad's home, so maybe they'll just play some video games or something real quick. What's that? Oh, it's got a sunny bunny. Look, mamas. Like, I just got this egg. Yeah, so she just woke up from her nap. I'm gonna change her butt. She's got a little stinky butt. And then we'll talk about your appointment, mama. Yeah?
Probably butt first.
Yeah, oh yeah, butt first for sure. Okay guys, so update on her appointment. So basically, yeah, she's like, oh hey dad, what's up? Basically from the minute that the lady, her name was Amanda. I don't know, I can't remember what she was, psychologist or psychologist.
I don't know. She didn't really say.
She didn't say who she was. Yeah, but her name is Amanda, and she's been there for like, which is like 10 years.
Yeah, more than 10
Yeah,
years.
doing all ages of kids who are at risk, who have autism, all of that. So she's the one doing the Milestones program, which is what little Mileena May was there for. From the minute that she got there and just kind of even just walked by, she noticed that Mileena did look for her, or did look at her and follow her, and she waved, which she said was a really good sign. So she did make note of that. So basically me and her went into, there's a little feather, me and her went into a room with this lady, and she had me sit her up on a little round table, and she grabbed just a couple toys. One of them was, they were kind of like toys that made sound. One was like a bell thingy, like a shaker. The other one was like one of those squeezy like dog toys. That's what it sounded like, a dog toy.
Babies like dog toys.
Yeah. And so she held up one and made it make noise, and then she held up the other one to see if she would go from one to the other one, and she did. She also picked up a couple things to see if she would follow the object, which she did. She called her name. So this is the one where she had to do it twice. Because she had already set out some of the toys, Mileena, because she's teething, she was just like, oh, I found something, and it was like a squishy ball. She started to teeth on it, and she was really into it when the lady was trying to call her name from her right side over to the back. Like she was out of sight, but she was calling her name, and she didn't look right away. There was a little bit of a delay, and then so she kind of went around me, which Mileena had already took notice where she was at. So she waited until Mileena was not paying attention to her. She went over to my left side and did the same thing, and then she did turn around right away. That was a good sign, she said. She did the peekaboo, so she did grab a little blankie and then put it over. She didn't put it over herself, actually. She just kind of held it right in front of her and was like, Mileena, Mileena, and then would take it off or like kind of peek over and be like, go, you know, like, here I am.
Like
and she did it, well, she did it a couple times. Mileena, peekaboo. She likes peekaboo. She was looking for her attention, I guess, or for her to like want to see or peek over, and Mileena did. She was like peeking over like the blanket to try to find her. And I've told her before that we've played peekaboo at home. What's that?
Anyway.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh yeah. So that, and then another one was she picked a couple, I think there was a block, a little ring, it looks like a bracelet, and then she just kind of tapped them on the table and made noise to see if Mileena would pick them up and do the same. She did, and then she started teething on them. She didn't do the snack thing, which I thought, I took him and I thought we were gonna do that because I was like, oh, do you want the snack? She said, no, that's for the ADOS part. So not until probably her next appointment, she said that they'll do the ADOS part of it. I don't know like the technical like definition of the ADOS survey or evaluation or whatever it is, testing, but we weren't doing that this time. But she can clearly tell, even after we were done with the testing, Mileena was getting kind of hangry, so I was like, okay, I offered her two things. I offered her one of the dry snacks and the milk, and she clearly went over for the dry snacks, which was like a muffin. So that was one thing that they're gonna look for, that she said in her next appointment, but she already saw her doing it at this appointment, so she said that was really awesome. What was another thing that she did?
She's climbing everywhere. Right
oh yeah, she's climbing all over the place.
I know, I was watching Logan the whole time.
I know, yeah, Robbie was there with Logan the whole time. Trying to remember which other thing in there we did. She asked me a few questions about her abilities to sit and go from sitting to crawling, and then can she stand, can she lift up? And I said, yes, all of that. Oh, and also she stood like in front of all of us. She stood there for like 3 seconds again while she was taking some muffin from my hand. Did that make sense?
She's really getting there, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so she, and we were like, oh my God, look at her, she's doing it again.
She had one hand on the couch and going for the muffin with the other hand, and she let go of the
Then
couch.
she let go and was like, oh, I got muffin. Like, she can tell she didn't even realize that she was letting go. So she thinks that she's gonna start walking really soon. I think she's gonna start walking really soon. Mileena, oh, that was the other thing. So her being verbal, she didn't hear her be very verbal. She only heard very tiny bits, but not until after we came out of the testing room did she hear her And I don't know if it's because Robbie was there and there's food involved and she wanted stuff. Yeah. But she was like, oh, okay, you know, she's talking a lot, or she's
plus,
or the mimicking stuff too.
Well, but we also weren't paying attention. You figure when both you girls are paying attention to her room, she's getting everything she wants, basically.
Yeah.
So as soon as you stop paying attention to her, she's like right now.
Yeah, and the one part that she did not see, but that I told her that she does do, and I think she believes me too, is the mimicking. Because she said she didn't see her do, what was it? She was going like this, like.
Oh, yeah.
In the testing room, and Mileena didn't follow. She was very distracted with the ball that she was teething on, and the lady too was like, you know, I can clearly tell that she is teething on it, because even though she was holding it in her mouth and not wanting to do what the lady wanted her to do, Mileena was totally engaged and looking at her like, I understand what you want me to do, but I'm kind of gnawing on this right now. She said she's not even worried about it, because you can tell, she said you can tell that she is very engaged in the person that is in front of her who is talking to her. She definitely looks at you when you're talking to her. She was smiling when the lady would smile at her. Mileena would smile 3 times bigger. But again, going back to the mimicking thing, I told her that no, I've been teaching Mileena how to do things from 4 months, I think is when I started with the and then she would do it, and then the I've taught her how to stick her tongue in and out, which I've posted on Instagram before. The waving, because she's waving, she saw that. She saw the waving. She saw her moving objects from one hand to the other hand, which was nice. And I think that might be all of the things that she was looking for. And she said that had there been anything that was even the slightest bit of concern, or that she thought, you know, maybe you can work on this and just try to build up this skill, nothing. She said that Mileena looks perfect. She doesn't have any doubt that she is good right now, that there is no sign of autism. She, in fact, said that she's doing really, really well, that she seems really advanced, actually. So, look at her. She's clapping with Dada. Clap. See, even that right there, like her knowing that you're doing that, and she's like, I know what you're doing, Dad. So if there was anything, then they would have sent us to do some, what was it, like some intervention
intervention stuff.
Yeah, just kind of stuff to work on. Yeah, stuff to work on, stuff to like keep an eye out and like see if we can like work on a certain skill or whatever. So you guys, it made me feel really good, because again, like I said, like I felt very confident, and I just wanted somebody else who is a professional, who knows what they're looking for, and who has seen just like all the different, what's the word I'm looking for like the, it's a big spectrum, I guess, and you can never tell whether that's just like a baby thing or if it's like a autism thing. But she says that there is nothing that she is concerned about, and it just was really nice to hear. She said we're doing a really, really good job. And
that was nice to hear.
Yeah, it was really nice. I almost teared up just from hearing her say all this good stuff about Mileena, and just how she thought and she sees that Mileena is on like the right path to like really developing as she should be. So her next appointment will be right after she turns 1 year, which is in a couple months. Yeah. It's crazy, like time flies. It really does fly when you're having fun. And me and Mileena, I mean, we have fun at home, and I try to just pay as much attention as I can to her. The boys too, whenever, you know, any of the boys are here with me, like I'm just trying to really, yeah. And I think that's what one of my goals for this year too was, is like, not that I feel that I haven't been, but like, I just want to even more. And I think there's just, there's not always time to do it, but I think that there's always times to like find, or there's ways to find like the best time to do it instead of like a forcing time to do it, you know?
Well, I was gonna say too, like she's not baby anymore, so she's a little bit more independent, so it does give you more time to play with the boys. So you know, she's good. And
she's not attached to me, like, I mean, she's attached to me, but she's not like attached to me, like physically attached to me.
Like, hey, I need to get fed every 15 minutes.
Yeah,
you know, now she's like,
which I need to do an update about like her development, or not her development, but like a 9-month baby and what we're doing, what she's eating, stuff like that. But I know I'm still talking about you. And she's like, Mom. She keeps turning around. Like, what are you saying, Mom? Oh yeah, and she also gave her a mirror and was checking to see, I guess, if she noticed herself or if she engaged with a baby, and she totally did, because she likes mirrors. She always grabs mine when I'm doing my makeup, or the one that's behind our door. Oh, and she did not have any repetitive behavior that she looked for. So yeah, guys, look out for, in about 3 months, another autism appointment for little Miss Mileena May. But I think right now, I don't even know what to say, because you're like, so yeah, so stay tuned for the next appointment in about 3 months. She's like, there's a doggy on a doggy. Guys, Basil's down here.
Snoring away.
Oh, doggy? Get the doggy.
Get it.
Get the doggy. Get the doggy, mamas. Get the doggy, mamas. Give it kisses. Mwah. Kisses. Mwah. Give it kisses. Yeah. Go. Mwah. Mwah. All right, now she sees her food and she's excited. Huh, Mama? We're gonna have some spaghetti and a chicken nugget. Yeah. She's like, Dad, tell her hurry up.
Chicken nuggets. Chicken.
We'll take her shirt off though, because she is a messy eater.
Yeah, what baby?
What baby isn't though, right? And spaghetti.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's like, that looks yum.
Yeah, she's ready for it.
How's that remote there working for you? You teething on that? You teething on everything, Mama? Yeah. You ready to change into some PJs? Yeah? Get you ready for bed? Okay, now she's on the go again. This girl. No, Mileena. Let's not do that, Mileena. Hey, no. I know you know no. I know you know no. I know you know no. Alright guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Just hanging out now before the kids have to be put down to bed. Right, Mama? She's like, do not hold me down. Do not hold me down. Say bye-bye. Can we say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Kevin just farted. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys at the next one. Ciao.